our last quarterfinal match between Adam Weber and Mitch Davies. Adam Weber, the player of the year, seeded 4th, and Mitch Davies is seeded 6th.
These gentlemen were our finalists for the TPC this year, with Adam winning. I'm sure that Mitch has it on his mind for a little bit of revenge, so this could be a very entertaining match. Both gentlemen have represented each of their provinces very, very well. We're very appreciative to have had Mitch come out and play from Ontario, and hopefully that'll entice a few more players from there to play.
Great. All right. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, Adam, here we go, buddy. Like you can down there. Come on now. Here we go, big
Well,
come on now.
the way we start these matches, now they're the quarterfinals, Adam being the top qualifier, they have the option of playing the first frame or playing the last 2 frames to finish the match. Adam has obviously chosen the first. He wants to give Mitch a little bit of a taste of what he's going to throw at him. So we start out with a chop off.
I generally, if I had to choose, I would probably go first. That way I can finish.
It's a preference of, like myself. I've always believed that anything my competitor can do, I could do, reciprocate. So I kind of like being number 2. Good job. That's a good start.
I know Adam's had a long layover here, so hopefully he got some practice in.
Yeah. Oh, great answer. Great answer. And, like
Mitch frame.
prominently said, get lucky. First frame, $75 goes to Mitch Davies.
Yeah, it's our final round of the $75, and then we'll go up to 100 next round.
Go up to 100 the next 2. Yep. To the semis.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Great start. Nice double.
And like you said, I think Mitch is looking for a little payback here, I think. But
Oh, for sure. But you know what? I don't think that's going to influence Adam. Adam is that guy that's been steady all year long. He well deserved the Player of the Year.
yep.
He's had,
he had 4 good results, actually.
4 good tournaments. What do you call it? His accomplishments at the national side with the open singles, things like that. I had the pleasure of being in the pit. I had the best seat in the house when he won that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's
Nearly 2-0 lead for Mitch Davies.
yeah. This is tough for Adam because Adam is his approach and everything is very important to him. He's a big man. He carries him. He's got a large frame body, so if he doesn't get into his rhythm and that, it's going to be, it can be very harmful in his game. That being said to anyone, but when you're a larger man like Adam is, and it's even tougher. Okay, it's 12 count.
Well, we know he could throw 4, 5, 6 bags or like nothing. All of a sudden, turn the switch on and
Yeah, he can definitely come through. Yep. He'll just sit back, concentrate, and reevaluate what he's doing, and I'm sure he'll come out with a great shot here.
yeah, Adam has generally had a lot of success at the Autumn Open, but this year he was fortunate enough to win the TPC. So
Yeah, well, I think Adam has won the Autumn Open, 3 times or 5 times?
I want to say 5.
Yeah.
Not
I know
100%
he's
sure.
won it, he won it both when it was at Toppler and at
Because I finished
Paradise.
second to him twice.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Yeah. Great shot.
There's on the board.
Great shot.
Strike round. Still a 2-0 lead for Mitch.
So get a chance to
Okay.
Okay, Adam's on the board now, so 2-1.
2-1. Yep.
It's nice to get that first frame out of the way.
Oh yeah. And get it before the guy gets too far away on you.
Before he starts with a
You
5
get an
bagger or
extra
something.
pin in there? Was it a 7 count? Or 7 count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just waiting for a little score correction
Yeah,
here.
we'll just wait for that. Here it's a little
These
more.
guys on our 5-pin universe 5-year rolling scale, Mitch Davies is 2nd overall, and Adam's 3rd actually. So both guys are right up near the top.
Yeah, it's great to see all the people out. Young, old. Some people that are just very strong supporters of the game. Like you said, Rob Gallagher from Stetler Bowl, and Kerry has his parents and a bunch of gentlemen that he played ball and stuff with that are here. So
Yeah, the
it's-
Woods, like Adam's got a good
Adam's got a really good following with
his son Bradson in the crowd
yeah.
there, and Lucy, and
yeah,
Joe Woods doing good.
yeah, and his brother-in-law Joey.
Yeah, Joey over
Yeah.
there. The big guy in the middle in the crowd.
Yeah, yeah. So
All right. It's always
And,
important to get all your pins. He lost the frame already, but
Yeah.
sticks are important.
well, if he cleans it all up, even if Adam struck out, he would be only down by 2, I think, or up by 2. Yeah, he's not. If they both struck out from now, Mitch would win the match by 2 pins, and he would win overall.
1 pin. 45
Pardon me?
would be 78.
78, yes, by 1 pin. Good adding.
That'd be cool if they both banged out.
Oh, wouldn't it?
There's one.
Yeah.
Adam generally takes a little bit more time on the lanes, and some guys just go up there and huck it, and other guys
Yep.
need to take
Well,
some deep breaths.
It's all about your setup, your pre-routine.
It's all about repetition, doing the same thing over and over.
Exactly. Oh, that was a pretty solid hit.
Oh, the 2-pin went.
Yeah, so he gets 12 count. It's down.
So
We don't necessarily have to change the score unless he was to miss it. It'll show up as a spare and it'll count. It's just to keep the game going a little quicker is what it is.
and if the pin fell over at the last second, if the shield had come down, then it would have been an up pin. But the
Exactly.
shield hadn't came in motion yet, so
Right. Yeah.
So it's a down.
The shield has to be in motion for it to end the frame.
Whoops.
Ouch. Now we need that correction.
Sometimes it's pretty warm in here, and the guys are sweaty, and with the synthetic approaches, they
Yeah.
can get a little heavy if you're going a little quick.
Yep.
I think what Adam needs to do now is just not get,
No, don't let it bother
don't
him.
let him bother him, just refocus. You've already lost the frame. Like Greg said earlier, now's a chance to figure your shot out with this ball.
Yeah, that's nice that the center could leave a player or someone back there to take care of this so that it's very quick.
Yeah, all the center's been awesome today so far, and always has been awesome. Like we had somebody in the back fixing score corrections. Like everything's been top notch here at Heritage Lanes.
Oh, definitely. And, we haven't had many corrections having to be done.
No, not
As
really.
a whole,
Couple score
yeah.
pin resets. And
Yeah. Anytime you're dealing with electronics, obviously there's situations that can come about, but as a whole, it's been very, very good.
okay, so right now Mitch Davies is up 3-1. Wow. I'd like to see the replay on that one. The pin jumped right over the 2-pin.
Yes.
Wow. That's where you just got to shake it off and go spare it. I mean, you throw a bad ball and you get a corner, you're happy. You throw a good ball and get a corner, you're not. But got to go up there and not let it get to you.
No, that's exactly it.
Good spare by Adam. Okay, Mitch needs a strike to win the frame. Both of these gentlemen have a perfect game to their credit. Actually, Adam, I'm not sure when Mitch got his, but Adam just got his.
Yeah.
Another frame for Mitch Davies. Looks pretty dialed in.
Yeah. That puts him up 4-1.
4-1, there's still lots of match left. Just want to take a second to recognize some of our sponsors. The Canadian Brewhouse, Bradson Promotional Group, A&B Express, Karen Pilon Organ Donor Foundation, 5-Pin Universe, All-Star Bowling Sales, and one of our partners, Alberta 5-Pin. Here's a little quick. Yep, his feet.
Is that a head pin
Still
again?
fun. You can tell what he's going to do.
Another
before he
7.
throws it. His feet were quick. Well, keeps the door open a little bit for Adam.
Yeah. Good cleanup.
Clean up for Mitch. That's very important. Good chance for Adam to get back into the match here. Get a little back in pinfall as well.
Well, actually, if Adam throws the triple, he'd be down 3 pins. Or 8 pins, pardon me. Oh, wow.
Wow. Got to clean up all your sticks to carry the frame over. Okay, now the other side for Adam.
Other side.
I'm almost more nervous than on having to clean up a set like this than I would having to need a strike.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with you. You know, like it's. So when you get into a situation like that, what do you do to alleviate it?
Well, what I probably should do is just take some deep breaths. Not focus on a result per se, but focus on what I'm doing.
Yeah, a good
and
ball.
what I need to do to throw a good ball.
Yeah.
Sometimes we focus on results when you don't need to focus on a result. You just need to focus on what you need to do to get that result.
Exactly.
And we're just human beings, and we don't always think like that.
Well, the problem is too many times when you start thinking in that, what evolves from that situation is you become very robotic. You know, when you're throwing for 2-pin spares or chops, you aren't trying to hit the pin with stuff in it. You just want to hit it on the side. So if you get too robotic and you're trying to put it there, now you lose everything.
Oh,
Another corner.
Just a thick hit there, a little heavy. Definitely needs to spare this.
Yeah, Mitch seems to have a pattern going here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based
Double
on his
punch,
current
double
pattern, you
punch.
probably want to spare this.
Yes.
Well, you probably want it to strike.
Yeah.
There, lad.
Spare. Well,
Spare.
he's forced Mitch, and that's what he needed to do, because unfortunately, if Mitch, not unfortunately, but fortunate for Mitch, if he wins this frame, then the match is over. He would be up 6.
Well,
he'd be up
barring-
6-1.
Oh yeah, we're carryover. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, so strike to win the match. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Straight.
And that's it.
That's the match.
That's the match.
Yeah, that was a very unfortunate corner for Adam.
Well, that's all you can do, though, right? Like, you throw the good shot, and
Yeah.
sometimes luck
Sometimes
just
you're there.
doesn't happen.
It's like the old scenario. Sometimes you're the windshield, sometimes you're the bug.
Yep.
Full match.
Okay, now he's playing for some
Yep,
cash. here.
just playing for cash, and that's what he wants to do. Adam has represented us very, very well this year in the WCBT, in the nationals that he's played in. Great ball.
Another one.
No, another corner?
Yep.
Ouch.
Yeah, and it sucks for Adam being player of the year, and unfortunately, things aren't going his way right now. But
But that
nothing
was
to be
the same as
disappointed
Lenny
about.
Enseth last year.
Yep, and
Lenny
Len
was
had
the
an
same.
unreal year, and
Yeah.
just didn't happen.
Yeah.
Nothing to be disappointed about.
No, you know what? The solace that you get out of that is the recognition that you were that person. And that's what people, it's when you're competitors like these guys, you always want to win. If you don't want to win, you shouldn't be here.
Oh, yeah.
I've always said that winning is a very important proponent of any sport, but learning how to win and learning how to lose is what really makes the sport a game.
And me personally, I kind of feel bad that these guys had to wait like a long time, but that's just the nature of it, I guess. And,
Yeah,
hey, I had
well-
to do that when I was on TV. So
Oh, exactly.
sit there and wait. Hopefully,
Yeah.
get lucky and get a nice schedule. But
Yeah. Well, the thing is when you're sitting back and waiting, all of a sudden, then all those thoughts come to mind, and processing them and learning how to revolve around them. Obviously, for you adapted very well, right? You what do you call it? You were able to put it aside, come back. You were confident back then, right? Yeah.
confidence is a huge thing.
Oh, it is. It's a huge factor. Health is another thing,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Contrary to popular opinion, bowling can be hard on the body some days. Like,
Oh, yeah.
We're standing around for 10, 12 hours a day.
Oh,
Like,
Well, you know-
takes it out of your body.
like I said, the people who have told me that this isn't a sport, I looked at them and I said, I've been playing this game for a long time. There's been Sundays that I've played anywhere from 30 to 32 games in one day. Do it and see what it's like. Well, there we go. Let's.
Oh, I've had guys
Another
that,
carryover.
confident and throw 3 games and they're all sore.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's
It's not that easy. Honestly, like the mental thing is a huge part of it too. Like that whole grind.
well when you're playing in this level and
Yeah.
you're playing in the higher echelon of the competitive side, the mental part is very integral because sometimes that's more draining on you than the physical attributes of the game.
Your mind is going all the time, and that's when you're doing well. Is your mind's free.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just throwing.
Yeah.
You don't even think about anything.
Yeah.
Chop
And he finished with a chop.
off. 12 count. You got
12
that
count.
tip in there.
You got the extra 2. Well, he wrecked his pattern. 7-7, 7-7, 7-7.
12.
And he spared it. Good job, Mitch.
2-frame carry over here.
Yeah. Well, you can see the difference in the game. Mitch was able to throw 3 strikes. Adam's got
3
one.
doubles, yeah.
Yeah, 3 doubles, 6 strikes, eh? Yeah, so. And he gets the strike to finish.
You looked a little surprised there.
Yeah. 267, nice finish. Okay, Adam. Whoops. Ooh.
All right, Adam, throw a double here.
Yeah,
Get a couple bucks.
you bet. That would be nice. Great ball, Adam. Nice shot.
It's funny that the corner doesn't stand on that one, right?
Yeah. It just, you know, when you think about it, a couple of the corners earlier, they were flush hits. You know, and it's just a difference of just having that little bit of finger action.
Well, sometimes the pin will go up instead of...
Yeah, sideways, diagonal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And part of that is
Pretty
just
hard.
like we were talking earlier about when we were talking about resetting pins. You know, if the pin happens to come down, spinning a little bit, backs up one bit, it still has the same directional movement, but the thing is now it's just that missing just by that fraction.
There you go.
Good job. Okay, that's a 2
Hey, Adam
carry
takes the
over.
final 2 frames.
Yeah. So that gives
Assuming
Adam
he hits a pin here
225.
anyway.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that he will hit a frame.
I'm pretty confident.
Yeah. So with that, Adam gets a check for $225.
Plus his Player of the Year bonus.
$500.
$500, yeah.
So. Yeah, and I guess we forgot the other guys that also got that. Great match by Mitch. Nice game. Well done. So with that, we will have Dexter Wiseman will be our next match against Mark Miller.
All right, congratulations to Mitch Davies, our last quarterfinalist. How are you feeling? Like, you look like you threw awesome.
Oh, I'm feeling good, you know. Just a lot of reminiscence of TPC was sitting in my mind.
Yeah, me and Gina were talking about that over there. We're like, you can feel it.
Oh, yeah. No, there's a little animosity there. I like Adam, great competitor, great guy. But you know what? I want to beat him on the lanes. So he's a top-notch player, one of the best in Canada, so you want to beat those guys.
Yeah. Feels good. Yeah. All right, good luck in the semifinals.